Call of Duty Zombies, a mode that started as a secret bonus map in World at War and grew into one of the most iconic parts of the Call of Duty franchise. Over the years, it's evolved from creepy survival horror to full-blown sci-fi chaos with celebrity cameos and multiverse storylines. Today, we're ranking and comparing every mainline Treyarch Call of Duty Zombies experience, from the terrifying to the totally broken. Let me know which Zombies mode is your favorite in the comments. Starting off with Black Ops 4 Zombies, it was probably the most ambitious but also controversial entry in the entire Call of Duty Zombies saga. Treyarch really went all in on Black Ops 4. They launched it with 4 maps on day 1, which is not heard of. Blood of the Dead, 9, Voyage of Despair, and Classified. And for the first time, players could experience 2 storylines at once. The classic Aether story with Richtofen's crew, and a brand new story, Chaos, featuring Scarlet, Diego, Stanton, and Bruno. The game introduced a class-based system with customizable elixirs, talismans, and powerful specialist weapons, but it really divided fans. Some loved the variety and depth, while others felt it strayed too far from the traditional Zombies formula. Despite the controversy, Black Ops 4 delivered massive cinematic experience and pushed zombies into uncharted territory. So whether you loved it or hated it, Black Ops 4 Zombie will always be remembered as a bold experiment that changed everything, but not necessarily for the better. Black Ops 4 is going to land in F tier. Moving on to what started it all, Call of Duty World at War. This gave us the mode that would change gaming forever, zombies, specifically Nazi zombies. In 2008, Treyarch surprised players with Nacht der Untoten, a secret bonus mode unlocked after finishing the campaign. At first, it seemed like a simple survival challenge, barricading windows and blasting endless waves of the undead, but it quickly became a cultural phenomenon. The success led to 3 more iconic maps: Barucht, the terrifying asylum; Shinonuma, which introduced Perca-Colas and the wonder weapon known as the Wunderwaffe; and Derice, home of the Pack-a-Punch machine and the birthplace of the fan-favorite teleporters. These innovations laid the foundation for everything zombies would become in later games. World at War Zombies was just the beginning, but without it, we'd never have the legendary saga that defined Call of Duty. Even though it was the beginning, it's still not the best, and it's going to fall into B tier. Next on our list is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This Zombies marked a brand new era for the undead. It was released in 2020, and it introduced the Dark Aether storyline, so it was an entirely fresh narrative that expanded the Zombies universe. Instead of being locked to one character and crew, the Requiem, a CIA-backed task force battling Omega Group in the middle of the Cold War. The first map, Die Machine, reimagined the classic Nacht der Untoten, mixing nostalgia with innovation. Cold War also brought big changes, field upgrades, loadouts, and exfil, giving players a new way to end the run instead of just having to die. Later maps like Firebase Z and Mauer der Toten expanded the Dark Aether saga, while the giant open-world Outbreak mode completely reinvented how zombies could be played. Cold War Zombies may not have been perfect, but it did successfully reboot zombies with fresh ideas and set the stage for the future of the Dark Aether. Ultimately, Cold War is going to fall into B tier. Next on our list is going to be Black Ops 2. This Zombies took the foundation from World at War and Black Ops 1 and blew it wide open. It was released in 2012, and it introduced the ambitious Transit mode. Players traveled between survival areas by bus in a massive interconnected world. While divisive, it set the stage for innovation. Fan favorites soon followed. Mob of the Dead, a haunting Alcatraz escape story, and Origins, which introduced the Premise crew and the Elemental staffs, becoming one of the most beloved maps in zombie history. Black Ops 2 also brought Grief, a competitive 4v4 zombies mode, and turned the chaos into something bigger than ever before. It was risky, experimental, and unforgettable. Black Ops 2 Zombies was very messy at times. It had really high highs and really low lows, but it did give us some of the most legendary maps in the entire Treyarch Zombies series. Black Ops 2 is going to be the first A-tier game. Next up is Black Ops 6 Zombies, and it's one of the biggest shakeups the mode has ever seen. It launched with 2 round-based maps, Terminus and Liberty Falls. Black Ops 6 drops players straight into the continuation of the Dark Aether storyline. This game brings back classic perks, gobblegums, and wonder weapons, but it adds new twists like the augment system and the all-new beam smasher. Movement has been completely overhauled with the omnidirectional movement, letting you sprint, dive, slide in any direction, making survival more fluid than ever. Plus, for the first time, players can switch between first and third person modes, and solo players can save and quit mid-match to continue later. Probably one of the biggest upgrades they could have made to Zombies. With massive quests, directed mode for newcomers, and layers of secrets to uncover, Black Ops 6 Zombies is designed to be both accessible and hardcore at the same time. Black Ops 6 Zombies doesn't just continue the saga, it redefines it for a whole new generation of players. Black Ops 6 Zombies is definitely going to be A tier. Now for my personal favorite Zombies mode, Black Ops Zombies. It took what World at War started and turned it into a worldwide phenomenon. It released in 2010, and it launched with the fan favorite Nacht der Untoten, introducing the iconic Thunder Gun and the cast of Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen, and Takeo. The game pushed Zombies to new heights with maps like Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, and Moon, each adding new perks, new wonder weapons, and wild Easter eggs. It even brought us 5, a chaotic map set in the Pentagon featuring John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon as playable characters. Black Ops 1 cemented Zombies as more than just a side mode. It became a cornerstone of Call of Duty. Black Ops Zombies wasn't just a survival anymore. It was storytelling, chaos, and innovation that defined an entire era. I may be biased because this is my personal favorite, but it is definitely S tier Zombies. Now, for the overall highest rated, best zombie mode that Treyarch has produced, Black Ops 3 Zombies. It is considered to be the peak of the entire zombie saga. It released in 2015, and it launched with Shadows of Evil, a noir-inspired map featuring a brand new cast, unique rituals, and terrifying apothecons. The game also continued the Aether storyline with the premise crew in The Giant, a reimagining of Darius. What really set Black Ops 3 apart, though, was its depth, gobblegums, weapon kits, and the most complex Easter eggs in the series that had ever been seen. DLC maps like Der Eisendrache, Zazbua no Shima, Gorod Koravi, and the epic finale revelations made Black Ops 3 a full-blown narrative masterpiece. On top of that, custom maps on PC gave Zombies nearly endless replayability. Black Ops 3 Zombies wasn't just another chapter, it was the ultimate evolution of the mode and a love letter to the fans from Treyarch. With this being the biggest game changer for all Zombies, it lands at the highest level of S tier that we can get. If you've made it this far in the video, you're a true Zombies fan. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe for more videos, and let me know in the comments, would your list match up with mine, or would you change some of these games around? But that's going to be all for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.